Two brands, one toy aisle. This week we'll dive into the diecast drag race between Matchbox and Hot Wheels, the miniature metal machines that fueled childhood and collector dreams for generations. But nailed it. From post-war practicality to 60s California cool. God damn it. It's a story of innovation, marketing battles, and the kind of corporate shade you can only throw with a tiny muscle car. I nailed that whole thing.
Muscle cars. You have to be talking about Hot Wheels, no?
Hot Wheels, Matchbox. Yeah, the fun little cars that everybody loves.
Oh, the beautiful 1/64th scale.
Beautiful.
Did I say beautiful already? Yeah, I'm going to say it again. I think it warrants two
Say
beautifuls.
It does.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Even. So do you know when Matchbox began? Because Matchbox came first.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
I don't, but I'm going to take a shot in the dark here and say... 19...
Got that part right.
42.
Oh, you were off by 11 years. It was 1953.
Fuck!
That's when
All right.
Leslie Products, a British manufacturing company founded by Leslie Smith and Rodney Smith, no relation, and they began making these cars. They began making these cars, and their first major success was the 1953 Coronation Coach, which was in celebration of Queen Elizabeth II's coronation. It sold over 1 million units.
Is that the same queen that just died a few years ago?
The one that just kicked the bucket recently?
Yeah.
I think so.
God save the queen.
Yeah, it was her.
Hello, Britain. We're back.
She would have been, let's see, she was born in 26, so she would have been 27, right?
Dang.
Is that right? I think that's right. My math is terrible, but it might be right.
It sounds right to me.
And that was in 53, so she was old when she passed.
Betty Crocker outlived her, right? Wait, Betty Crocker, my bad. Betty White,
Yeah.
Betty White, not Betty Crocker.
I was gonna say if Betty Crocker was real, maybe.
She outlived her in spirit.
Betty White died on... Yeah, she outlived her by about 9 months.
Okay.
Roughly.
Right. Hey, it still counts.
Still counts.
I remember Betty White fans were not fond of my nickname for her after she passed. Would you like to hear what it is?
Oh, no. Maybe. We might have to edit it.
Daddy White. Oh.
Oh. And there goes all of our listeners.
Too soon. Too soon.
Tune in next week for Boo Boo's hate mail.
Yeah, right. One here gives a shit. But if you do, make sure to comment down below.
Yeah, and if you're going to send hate mail, make sure you subscribe to our Patreon first.
Yeah, at least, I mean, yeah.
Throw us a little scratch.
Right.
So,
we promise we're not beggars.
So that same year, there was an engineer named Jack Odell, who was a partner with the Leslie Products Corporation. He designed a scaled-down version of a road roller that could fit inside of a Matchbox car, could fit inside of a Matchbox to comply with his daughter's school's only bring toys that fit in a Matchbox rule. So thus, Matchbox cars were born.
Shit. We should bring that back in schools. No cell phone unless it could fit in a Matchbox.
Oh, they'll find a way to make that happen.
Yeah, no shit. They're like, hey, boomers, we have a little thing called a watch now. Maybe you've heard of it.
iPhone 20 is going to be completely foldable.
Probably. Why is that? That's becoming a trend again. Is like fucking folding phones. It just feels weird because they're touchscreen now. I don't like it.
Doesn't look like it should work.
No, in fact, it goes against everything I feel is natural with the touchscreen phone. But we're not here to talk about folding smartphones, I suppose.
No. Also, that same year, I guess we should get back on this Matchbox thing. The company marched. So I could tell I'm gonna have mumble mouth today, so this is gonna be fun.
That's right. He just
So the
woke up.
company, yeah, about 4 hours ago. It's almost 4 o'clock. uh, the company also that year launched their Matchbox 1-75 series, eventually including a wide array of realistic vehicles like fire trucks, buses, and military models. So they were,
Ooh.
it was geared for the realism and all that kind of stuff. Your boring cars. And
Boring.
about
Sir, those
yeah,
those are relatable cars. Those
okay,
are
relatable is probably better. Relatable.
working class cars, if you will. Except for whatever that fucking Queen mobile was. That shit. No one could afford it. The Queen couldn't even afford it. I bet. She was cash broke, I heard.
Cash broke.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking up a picture to see what the coronation coach looked like. Oh, it was like a horse-drawn carriage.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Okay, here's a vintage actual an actual 1953 coronation coach that they sold, the Lesney company. And it looks pretty boring. But it's not a car. It's honestly just a horse-drawn carriage. It's got like 8 horses and a bunch of little soldiers, and yeah, it's got eight horsepower.
How much horsepower does a horse have? Do you know off the top of your head?
I don't. How much horse power does a horse have? That actually came up as soon as I started writing that. So I don't know. I don't know how this works, but maximum output of a horse is 14.9 horsepower.
All right, so I know you can't see, but I'm raising my hand right now. I have a few questions.
Yeah, go ahead and ask.
Um,
I don't know.
What?
I know what you're going to ask. I don't know.
That's my only question is what?
Is what? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that more because that could be a whole rabbit hole.
Okay, well, one more follow-up question regarding that.
Okay.
Was that an American thing? Did we come up with the horsepower?
Oh, probably.
Because it sounds like, measuring shit and how many cheeseburgers length type of shit. You know what I mean? Like it
does.
Seems like one of those American, like it was as big as a fucking Volkswagen Beetle. And the rest of the world's like, how many meters is that? Like, meters. Shut the fuck up.
The term horsepower was coined by James Watt, a Scottish engineer, in the late 18th century.
Yes.
He calculated that 1 horsepower is equivalent to the power required to lift 33,000 pounds of weight by 1 foot in 1 minute.
Jesus. Okay. All right.
This unit of measurement was created to help market his steam engines to make it easier for his customers to understand the power output.
And he said that, and they're like, "Yep, I get it." No. It makes. Hang on, just let it sink in. It makes perfect sense.
No. He said it, and there was one guy in these days, because who is in the back of the crowd, raised his hand and said, what?"
Right.
So anyway, back to the Matchbox cars. They pretty much took off after the coronation thing, gained some steam, and about 15 years later, a man named Elliot Handler, who was the co-founder of Mattel, launched Hot Wheels in 1968 because they thought they could do better.
Like, hey, you got a bunch of boring fucking cars, like carriage, dude, Matchbox. Boring. Here's fucking Hot Wheels, baby.
Yeah, here's things like the Beatnik Bandit, the Hot Heap, and the Custom Camaro. No, those are actual car names. Those were part of the original line, which was called the original Sweet 16, or now it's called that.
Oh,
They had 16 cars, and that was their whole thing. They were bold, they were flashy. They had Spectraflame paint, whatever the fuck that is. Low friction axles, making them faster and cooler looking. And
fucking right.
they also partnered with General Motors and Ford, which allowed them to reproduce stylized versions of real American muscle cars.
Cue the Eagles.
And, as expected, within a couple of years, these two brands were battling for supremacy in the toy aisles across the globe.
That's that checks out. And another thing too is, well, you can drive to your 9 to 5 in your boring little Matchbox cars, or you can rip and tear the streets with the fucking G's in your Hot Wheels. I know
Right,
what you're thinking.
blowing
I know what
through
you're
red
thinking.
lights.
How am I a 6 foot tall, a 125 pound man? And yes, I am. Don't look into that. I am 125 pounds.
0% body fat.
None. I actually owe body fat, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
you're in the negatives now.
I am. I am. Yeah, I'm supposed to get a rebate check for all the fat I don't have. Anyway,
You're down
how
15,000%.
how how does a 6 foot tall, 100 pound man fit into
Ripped man.
ripped washboard fucking 12 pack abs, baby? Don't even get me started on these fucking Burmese pythons. That's where all the weight is, believe it or not, is in the arms. I'm like a gorilla. Anyway, so how does a devilishly handsome 6'5", 95 pound lean muscled man step foot into one of these 1/64th scale Hot Wheels? And the obvious answer is they don't. And if you thought I was going to give you some kind of advice, well, I'm sorry. But if you've been listening this long, you know I'm usually full of shit. So don't.
If you
Dustin,
tune
your
into our
thoughts?
live stream, if you tune into our live stream ever, you know that he's full of shit after that.
Yeah, you're gonna see. You're gonna see. Well, hang on. The part you're leaving out is that I put on 100 pounds before we get on camera.
Oh, that's right. The what
Mm-hmm.
did you call it? Cultivating mass.
Cultivating mass. That's what I said.
God damn it. So, as they were ripping and roaring through the toy aisles, Matchbox retained its commitment to realism in international vehicles, while Hot Wheels leaned into the fantasy, speed, and the car culture. That was the thing of the times. That then they had the cooler vehicles and all that stuff. They also released track sets with loop-de-loops and all sorts of other fun stuff that
What?
Matchbox couldn't really compete with. So
They're like, we can fit in a Matchbox. Like that's the gimmick. And Hot Wheels is like, yeah, well, you can fucking race us. See you on the streets, son.
boom.
Fucking boom, ayo.
Oh man. So yeah, they that distracted me.
All right, yeah, folks, we are off to a rough start, and it is 99% my fault. And I apologize for nothing.
Don't apologize for anything.
No, I never will.
Matchbox later tried to innovate with something called super fast wheels, which I could only find in references. I don't really know exactly what it was. To kind of compete with the fastness of the Hot Wheels cars, because they didn't have as much friction on them. So I guess it was some kind of way to make the cars faster, obviously.
Okay.
But
Greased
by the
up axles.
by the late 70s, though, greased up. Matchbox had started to run into financial troubles and was eventually bought by Universal Toys in 1982.
Oh.
Yeah. And not really too much of note happened between that point and 1997. I guess it was kind of like the Coke and Pepsi rivalry, where, like, for the past several years, they're still rivals, but you don't really hear about it as much. They just both kind of exist.
What brand wars even exist now? Like I think maybe if like you McDonald's, Burger King. You know, the most beef I see is like Wendy's and Arby's shit talking on Twitter.
I was gonna say Wendy's versus everybody, really.
That's true. That's true. That
But
anybody can get the smoke from Wendy's.
yeah,
They give no
but
fucks.
Arby's also has a great social media thing too, so they kind of go at it with each other. Yeah, even the McDonald's and Burger King rivalry is kind of dead.
They're like, guys, we just want you. Look, man. Okay, it's owned by the same fucking people. Secret's out. Burger King is just McDonald's wearing a crown, and the fact that you all never put that together speaks volumes.
With
Now
shittier
fucking
food,
fatten
by the
your
way.
kid up. Here's a fucking plastic toy that ain't worth two shits.
Here's a kid's meal, you fat fuck.
And they suckered us so much. Adult Happy Meals, Dustin. Adult Happy Meal. I've lived long enough to go from and you have too, I know. But I've lived long enough to see McDonald's go from fun and appealing and colorful to drab and corporate and fed up with life, quite frankly. Gray. That's, yes.
Everything's gray.
Gray, corporate, put your fucking suit on and go to work, crunch your numbers. Sell. We don't even offer salads anymore.
Oh, they don't even offer anything good. They used to have a really good grilled chicken.
Oh, yeah.
You can't find grilled chicken at almost any fast food place anymore. Has to be breaded and deep fried.
And that's honestly probably better, dude, because that's probably better because it's just like, you know, at least with the breaded chicken and shit, it's dipped in, you know, they're cooking it in oil. Whereas, like, I know from experience, the grilled chicken at McDonald's anyway. Well, you know, there's a lot of people that work there that give no fucks. And that bleeds out into the food. I mean, you know, undercooked chicken is undercooked chicken. That's it looks good to me is usually enough.
True. Yeah, I mean, we've both worked our fair share of fast food, and that's usually true. I cared. I'm sure you cared, but you see the people you work with, and it's like, oh, I would not order anything if I knew they were working.
And more importantly, I see the clientele that are in there now, and I'm like, oh yeah, I thought nobody gave a fuck like 10 years ago, but like, god damn, y'all fucking made me eat my words.
Speaking of corporate shit, and a twist of corporate irony, I wrote here. Mattel bought Matchbox in 1997, effectively ending the die-cast toy rivalry.
Oh wait, Vince McMahon him.
Yeah, they vinced him. Matchbox, they still separate brands. They retain their branding. Matchbox still goes with the realistic emergency utility vehicles, for example, while Hot Wheels remains the flashy, speed-focused line.
Yeah, pairing with like lovable Nintendo characters. There's all kinds of different Hot Wheels out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool ones too.
Big fan of the toilet car. I wanted to get my hands on that toilet forever. Paul got me. I don't know if I showed you or not. Have I showed you the forklift that Paul got me?
No, but I heard about it.
Yeah, I'll never open it.
You need to show me that.
Yeah, I will for sure.
You need to hang that with your forklift certification.
Yeah. The closest I came to that, bud, was having a fucking sticker on the side of my helmet.
Oh,
I'm an under the table forklift operator. But
we'll print you out one.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll make you one. Oh. So, into the modern era, the 2000s through now, Hot Wheels and Matchbox have become it's become a collecting phenomenon, you know. Rare models like the 1969 pink rear-loading Beach Bomb. Rear-loading. It's sold for over $100,000. Sorry. Yeah.
What?
Which is insane. Yeah. The 1969 pink rear-loading Beach Bomb.
69 rear-loading.
69 rear-loading.
Nice.
Covers all the spots.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I looked it up, and it's a VW looking bus.
Uh-huh.
It's got a surfboard in the back.
$100,000, folks. Anybody listening that is that knows a scalper, and for those of you not in the industry, scalper is someone that likes to come along and just buy up vast quantities of stuff and resell it for a hawked up price. So if you know any of those people, they might even be your friends, your brothers, your mothers, your fathers. You kick them in the fucking ding ding, okay? Because that shit is not cool. This shit is marketed for kids. Kids aren't playing with toys anymore. And it's because adults our age are stuck in this loop of wanting to live in nostalgia while also being taken serious. But you still want to go out there and buy all the toilet cars. So what am I supposed to do, huh? Just sit here. I'm a man without a toilet or a car. I ain't paying 20 grand. Sorry.
Found a little bit more about this little pink rear loading beach bomb. The owner of it is a guy named Bruce Pascal.
Oh,
and
any relation to Pedro?
No, it doesn't say. So he does not look like him. So I assume not.
Okay, we'll go with no for now.
So he's a obviously hardcore collector. He says that the beach bomb in 2016 was probably worth 150,000. Sorry.
God.
Yeah. So.
No way.
They made a bunch of these beach bomb vans, but
rear loading, very important.
Yeah. They made them in multiple different colors, but the pink one is the rarest.
Okay.
He said he's heard rumors that there is an unpainted model floating about, but no, it's never been seen, so who knows?
And one more part of my rant: people with that much disposable income, you make me sick. And
wait till you hear what his collection's worth.
Oh God, please hit me! I want to be angry.
So just for reference, he owns around 4,000 Hot Wheels toys and has another 3,000 pieces of Hot Wheels memorabilia.
Jeez.
In 2016, oh no, we'll skip to 2018. It was most recent. 2018, NBC News said it was worth $1.8 million.
All right, fuck that guy. Yeah, I said it. I'll say it again. Fuck that guy.
Oh, there's videos and he makes me sick. I don't want to watch him.
There is fucking world hunger and wars happening right now, and not for
and
nothing.
You're collecting toys.
Not just I think we're a bit past collecting toys. I think it gets out of the realm of collecting, and you are just a despicable, awful. You probably smell. No, I'm just kidding. And I'm not jealous. Okay, don't mistake my displeasure for envy or anything. Now, if he's got,
I'm gonna be honest, this sounds like 100% jealousy, but.
And it is, but I will never admit it.
But it is not.
It is, but it's also like I wouldn't say that because it makes me sound bad.
To quote Dennis from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, or paraphrase rather, it isn't, it isn't, it isn't, it isn't.
Exactly.
Oh, Matchbox started shifting more recently towards sustainability. Actually making vehicles with recycled materials and packaging focused on eco-friendliness.
I see that.
Gross.
They thought about the fact that there is war, famine, pestilence. All these things exist in the world, and Matchbox knows that, and they're mindful of that. And I just shout out to Matchbox. They didn't endorse this video. I wish they would.
No, send us some toys.
I don't want your fucking toys. I want money.
Send money.
Please, sir.
We'll talk good about you.
Right, my opinion is directly based on how much you are paying me.
Hot Wheels.
If the collector dude has that toilet car, I'm my opinion can change. I just want you to know I'm not rigid. I'm open to negotiation.
Yeah. Let's be honest. We can't be bought, but we can be. Yeah, we can. We can.
Everything has a price. Everything has a price.
And for us, it's pretty low. The bar is so low.
Yes, because our current going price is, well, fuck. I mean, what, like 50 cents?
I'll endorse anybody for $1 at this point.
Yeah, me too. Well, anybody. Yeah, anybody.
Oh, Hot Wheels now runs e-sports style racing events, design contests, and collaborations with major brands, such as Tesla, Barbie, Star Wars, and the Fast and the Furious. We could go on about. I know I said the word, but we won't talk about Tesla.
No, we ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole.
No, no.
I hate Elon Musk, but that is not the necessarily the opinion of the history podcast. There's only two of us, okay?
Yeah, and personally, I don't know the guy.
Right, I don't know him either, but I just don't like. He's just got a bad looking face. He just looks like someone I don't like.
There's very few rich people I could say I would trust. Anyway, Matchbox maintains a presence in educational toy lines and continues to reflect global vehicles and emergency services. So
that's why they don't do well. That's why
they've always they've always stuck to their roots, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, you know, it's rare in this capitalist world we live in to, you know, some people call it evolving. I would call it, you know, selling your soul. But that's semantics, I guess.
It's neither here nor
modernizing. These are not words I care to use, unless you want to give me $1, and then you're just
then I'll use them all day.
You got to evolve. You can't stay stagnant. Roots are stupid because you don't focus on the roots. You focus on what grows out of them. So there you go.
That's kind of what I like about the story it's not a story, but this history, I guess, whatever. That even when bought out by another corporate entity, which oftentimes when a corporate entity buys out another, they usually absorb them and don't keep their traditions, right?
Yeah, they're like, you can't do anything right, and that's why we bought you.
Yeah, but instead, Hot Wheels is like, no, we like what you're doing. We're just gonna keep doing it. So,
right? They're like, hey, cool. we like your idea, but we're kind of having fun making these badass toilet cars. So if you could just keep making the family jalopies over there, Matchbox, you make us look like we're awesome. Right? We love it. We love it.
Do you know what time it is?
It's
personal lore. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to talk about a guy we mentioned earlier, Elliot Handler. He was the co-founder of Mattel. His wife, Ruth Handler, created Barbie.
No way.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. She was the co-founder along with him.
Small world.
His Hot Wheels were partly inspired by the car culture of Southern California in the 60s, which, if you remember, is also where the modern drag racing and stuff came from, too. So,
okay. All right.
He worked with actual car designers like Harry Bentley Bradley to design the first Hot Wheels cars. Who is Harry Bentley Bradley? We're going to find out because I wrote the name down and forgot to look him up.
Did he have anything to do with Bentley, the car?
I want to say yes, just going off the name. It could be a coincidence. We'll find out. Let's see.
No relation to the vehicle manufacturer, unfortunately, we found out.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Damn it.
That would have been interesting.
Wrong time, wrong place, bud.
He just had the name for it, I guess.
Yeah, he's probably kicking himself in the ding for not.
Yeah, he actually left Mattel pretty early because he didn't think it would be a success.
Egg on his fucking face, huh?
Yeah, it's still going. I don't know what he's done. It doesn't really say much about his career after, so
because he
might have jumped the gun there, buddy.
He had a beautiful 2-bedroom cardboard box placed outside of the Mattel headquarters.
Please, I'll design more cars. I'll design more cars, sir.
We'll work for 1/64th model scale cars. It's gonna take off.
We'll work for 1/64th of a dollar.
We'll change my drastic opinion for $1. I'm cheap.
Back to Mr. Handler. He's dead.
Oh, rest in peace.
He died in 2011 of heart failure. And his
Loser.
wife passed in 2002. Oh,
Oh.
and this is sad. Their son died in 94.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that is sad. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. That's sad.
I'll tell you what
But
happened. I'll tell you what happened. Would you like to hear what happened?
yeah, sure. I'd like to hear what happened.
Well, he. First of all, let's just give this man props for getting laid when he was living out of a 2-bedroom cardboard box. So he
Oh no,
moved.
no, no. That was Mr. Bradley. The
Oh,
Mr.
oh,
Handler was the successful one who stuck with the company.
oh, okay.
So yeah, living in a modest 19-bedroom cardboard box.
Right. So he moved his sweetheart into his modest, as you put it, 19-bedroom cardboard box. Also, somehow, I guess there's a lot of real estate around the Mattel headquarters, right? Because he's in their backyard. He's like, honey,
Literally,
come up
yeah.
here, come up here. There's something I've been wanting to talk to you about. And she sits down, gazes lovingly into his eyes. Yes, dear. He's like, hun, I want you to have my child. And she said, what? And he said, yeah, you heard me. It's time. And they did
And
the
he
deed.
stuck it in her right there,
Yeah. I mean, right
right,
there. No,
right in front
no.
of the dude in the cardboard box.
Sorry, Dustin's mom. No foreplay. No, no,
Oh,
no wine and
dry.
dine. Yeah. Well, not dry. She loved him.
Oh, okay,
She was
okay.
very attracted to him. So it's always
She was just
like
ready to
like
go anytime he was around.
yes, exactly. It's like dew on the morning grass. You know what I mean? There's just
I,
always
I
a little
don't
bit
I
of
don't
moisture.
know why. I've seen a picture of him. I don't know why.
People had different tastes back then, and really,
Oh, they must have.
there's a plot twist coming at the end of this. She
Oh
was a
boy.
gold digger the whole time. The kid was not his, and
Oh no. Was it
the kid-
Bradley's?
It was Bradley's.
Oh no.
And it was because and well, you later find out that not only was he closeted homosexual, which that's fine, that's okay. It's 2025, that's cool. We don't care about that, okay? I'm just saying it is a detail that needs to be mentioned. And the wife found out about this. He was very negligent. He was super wrapped up in these stupid cars. She's like, hun, the kid's born. You know how it happened. I don't gotta go into the specifics about missionary, if you were wondering. It was a different time. Full bush.
I'm so glad we've lost all of our viewers at this point.
Sorry, Dustin's mom.
Don't worry, she's not listening at this point.
Right, she
Nobody
checked
is.
out. She checked
Everyone
out.
is checked out.
Well, if you're still with us and you're invested in this story like I am now,
Yeah, it's got to have a
well,
conclusion now. I need to know.
sad enough. One night at Yankees, wife walks in,
At Yankees?
sees husband getting
Is that the strip club?
It is. Popular male strip club.
Oh,
Found
Yankees. That is a
Mr.
great-
What's his name? What's the
Mr.
dude's name?
Bradley?
Handler.
Oh,
Well,
Mr. Handler, yeah.
Needless to say, she found out he was living up to his last name, handling some materials. Let's just say for the kids listening. Kids, if you're listening, cover your ears.
Dicks.
And not and I mean not
Packages?
just like packages, right? Not just like tossing ones up. I'm talking the
We're
kids'
talking
college fund.
caressing the balls.
Be tossing $100, stuffing $100 bills in this male stripper's G-string. All right,
No G strings. They're butt naked. He's putting it right in the ball hole.
Just like a coin slot.
Yeah, at the
And so of course, this is all real shocking to the lady, and she's like, "Oh my God, I knew it. I asked you, and you lied to me." He's like, "Well, hun, look around. Men like me have no place in this society. And keep in mind,
he
I don't
says
actually think that.
he says this while still fondling some balls, like he's still massaging in one hand while pleading his case.
Well, he already paid the nice gentleman too, so I mean,
Well,
get
that's
your
what he
money's
said.
worth,
Money
right?
if you don't. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
The
long
coin
story
slot
short,
is full.
long story short, she walked home in a fit of rage, and as she was going back to her not so modest, now recently renovated 23-bedroom cardboard box. She passed by Mr. Bentley, who had asked her for some change. And she's like, you know what? Yeah, I could use some change. How would you like to engage in intercourse with me? And he's like, well, madam, it's been the better part of 30 years since I've seen any action. I'm in a poor 2-bedroom cardboard box, and really the roof caved in on my office. So really I'm down to 1 bedroom. And she's like, that's fine. That's fine. The floor will do just fine. And he's like, oh, good. I don't actually have a bed. And then that's when Junior was born, right? You staying with me here? Junior later found out that his dad, his real dad, only had 1.5 bedrooms, and he couldn't live with that. So he, and this is a really sad part of the story here, and I apologize.
This whole thing's sad for not the reason you're saying, but this whole thing is sad.
Well, no. It takes a bit of a dark turn. Now,
now it takes a dark turn.
Bentley Handler Jr. got in his 1/64th scale.
Oh
I believe it was a Cadillac Coupe de Ville, 1978, if I remember correctly from the details that I just made up.
Squeezed into it.
He squeezed into it. Like me, he was a 7 foot tall, 75-pound man with, impressively enough, a 13-pack washboard abs.
Wow.
But here's the dark part of the story. He had a garden hose with him, and cardboard garage. You can see where this is going. He suffocated from carbon monoxide, but reportedly he was listening to Lowrider, and so he was happy when he had a smile on his face. It was really grisly, but it's like he was at peace. He accepted everything that happened, and I like to think he passed to the great beyond. He accepted everything. He was fine. He found himself. He talked with Jesus, or whoever the fuck. And, he's in heaven now. And, of course, he talks shit about his dad, both of them, for different reasons.
I pray to God that somebody skips ahead in this episode, only hears this story, and believes it's true.
I'd pop so fucking hard.
So here's some real facts about the son.
What do you mean real?
Real facts. All
right, let's hit him.
So you know how his mom created Barbie, right?
Her
son's name,
cheating Jezebel. Yeah, I'm familiar. with
it. She created she created Barbie. She also created the Ken dolls.
Oh.
And their son was named Kenneth.
Oh no. There's another story that could be spawned from this, so I'm just gonna hold it back.
You might want to hold it back because there's some stuff here. So there was a gay figure in the real story. There was someone who was gay.
God damn it!
It was Kenny. Kenneth was gay.
The son?
Yeah.
Oh no! See, now, folks? Does it sound like bullshit now? Was I not onto something? I just got a few details mixed up.
He hated the Ken doll because he felt that it it created negative impacts towards children's self-images, and even wrote letters to his parents complaining about the dolls. And
oh my god,
yeah. So, it sounds pretty sad. His life overall. He was successful in his career and stuff, though. Yeah.
He paved the way for Dolls with Dicks, a small grassroots startup company, anatomically correct Ken dolls. Same doll, and love. Barbie's husband,
my God.
boyfriend.
This is not true.
Whatever.
This is not true.
Well, come on. It could be.
So let's get to top 5 fun facts before Boo Boo goes off on another tangent.
Number 5.
Number 5. Both brands were briefly banned in some schools in the 70s for being distracting and throwable. In quotes. In the early... Number 4. In the early 2000s, Matchbox briefly released non-car toys like dinosaurs and action figures, and they were a colossal mistake because they were not well received.
They're like the fucking car guys? Get out of here.
Number 3. The most valuable Hot Wheels car we've already mentioned is worth over $150,000 at this point. Number 2. Hot Wheels tracks were originally made from bright orange injection molded plastics to stand out in TV ads. That's why they're orange.
Okay, has nothing to do with Hot Wheels fire orange.
Nope, it was all about sticking out on TV.
That is
number 1.
Brilliant. Number 1.
Number 1, a brilliant orange, by the way. Number 1. We already mentioned this, but just as a reiteration, Matchbox first car wasn't even a car. It was a road roller. So construction equipment.
Let that speak for itself, folks. I think that lets you know where Matchbox stands and where Hot Wheels stands.
It teaches me nothing. Whether you're a Matchbox purist or a Hot Wheels speed freak, the legacy of these tiny cars proves one thing. It's not the size of the engine, it's the imagination in the driver's seat. Tune in next week as we take another hard left into another toy aisle as we check out the history of Legos.
Legos.
Legos. Have a great day, everybody. Remember, we come out on Fridays, not Tuesdays. Fridays.
Love you.